All right. So first, sorry, last time my CPU running issue. No, I don't know why. So now I think maybe they're running so much resource on the background, no? So not able to do. So I shut down a couple router in here. All right. So let's see what we do last. Let's review again. So we still focus about the new application server, right? So we try to advertise to just to make we already prove it go out to the internet, right? And then that should be no problem. And then now we need to say we want to make sure that we have a correct path, right? And then we did. I think we did from here advertise the BGP into the remote office. Now we need to focus about since we have a layer 3 in here and also we have a VLAN, but also in this VLAN here we have a two peer with this here. I think the cluster we have a two interface. So one is the BGP crossing the VLAN, but then that is not good because we know that in our VLAN database, the other side in here something issue that we cannot create a VLAN 60. So that is mean the traffic is not able to crossing the trunk port in here. So now then we have another solution. So we come up and so we plug another port, extra port, right, to make it layer 3. So then we can everything route between the VLAN crossing the layer 3. So that is so far so good. All right, let's go back to the let's pick up again. So and also we have last time we introduced about the static route. We we advertise, right? No, we inject a static route. So we want to instead coming back from here, and then we directly point it to the next hub using the static route. So now, so we have IGP. Let's verify again here. So to IP route, show IP route. Okay, that is the concept. You see, first thing we study again. Let's refresh again. So what we have in here. So this is the network, right? This is the application. Okay, see here? Yeah, exactly. See, this is static route. Okay, so that has been we learn from the static route, right? So pin it, point it to here, right? So now when we let's review show run section router BGP. Let's see the router configuration here. Oh, come on. All right. So now, see, we still doesn't have the network statement yet. See, we don't have a network statement yet, right? And also show IPBGP. Let me see, show IPBGP. Do we have learning anything? Yeah, it sounds like it's learning, see, from the 002 because the 002 is from here, right? So that is mean because we have a BGP because we didn't filter in and out. So that is mean everything because we advertise from the Cosmos 2 and then when we advertise go this way and also it go this way. So now same thing we have installed on the BGP table. You see, it's learning from the 65002. However, you have to remember, however, you see, everything with the start with the greater sign that it means is a good wireless routing. But then here with the R, so what that mean here? See, without the star in here, right? So that is mean this is we call it sound like a standby, like standby, standby route. What that means standby route is just because we inject a static route, right? Because we inject the static route. See, if you show IP route again in here, right? Show IP route again. You see, so IP route. We have so many route in here. Okay, just give you an example again. Just refresh. We have a OSPF, we have a 110, and then we have a BGP20. You see, so now because since we have a static route, right? Since we have a static route, so we inject. Where's the static? Do we have a static route in here? Where is that? Yeah, we should have, right? But then where is static route? All right, let's see them again. show run, not show run. Yeah, show run. Let's see configuration first. Show run section IP route. Right. So do we have a, let's see, IP route. Yeah, we do. You see, we have an injector static route. All right, because the static route is one. Okay, static route is one. So that's why one is the metric is smaller than 110. That's we call it is the AD. Okay, the administration distance, AD, and then BGP is a 20. That's why this core switch here, if I go to prefer go to this network, I'm using the static route because static route is 0.1. Okay, so now one other thing that we have in the IGP, right? When you show in here again, show route, show IP route here. When we have here on the top here, when we have a static route, RIP, EIGRP, or OSPF, right? And also direct connect, we call it's IGP. Okay, it's part or it's belong to IGP. Okay, if everything belongs to the IGP, if we have a good network, and then we can use the network statement that we can advertise into the BGP. All right. So now, just for example, let's go back to the say here. Let me see if we receive from here. This is a good example. Let's hop into the Verizon router, MPLS router, right? So now from here, see, when we show IPBGP here from the Verizon, let's see how we learn. You see the Verizon router. See the Verizon router. You see, one is learning from .1.2, and one is learning 2.2. You see, we have a two path, right? So we have a two path. See here, because we receive from here, and also we receive from here. You see, we receive. But only thing that we don't have a more control, because we don't have more control is because this BGP is advertised to here, and then here it propagate back to here, and then it's keep going. See, it sounds like we have a looping or not. See, it's always this sharing like this if you don't have a filter. But we don't. We for now we leave it. We leave the filter away first. Okay, so we're not worried about do we have a looping loop. Okay, we just study the BGP behaviors first. Okay, so that is mean. Okay, let's come back again. So this did originate using the BGP advertise the 10.100.60 network. It's going to be go back to here BPLS, and then somehow go back to here, and then go back to here. This is same thing in here. So now the Verizon router is receiving is from this way and also from this way. You see, from this way, right? You see, from this way to this way. Now, let's do example. If we shut down again, right? If, for example, if we lost, because this one advertised to here, if we shut down this link, okay, now this router, it should be learning from here. Right? Let's go back to this here. So let's see here. Right, if we go to config key again here, no, yeah, here, config key, right? We're going to be, what is this here? The interface F0/0, right? So we will F0/0. See, if we shut down, and then we have see, the BGP got flat. All right. So now, when we go back to Verizon again here, if we keep refresh, okay, it's not kicked in yet. Let's see. Not yet. Let's see how. Okay, students. Okay, so sometimes the BGP it it takes a little bit longer for the update, for the conversion. Location. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. All right, it's not yet. All right, so that is mean. See, for example, if I want to, because anyway, this is the lab anyway, so we can just clear, right? We can clear the BGP just for instead we waiting the times. All right, so we refresh. Okay, so we erase all the BGP here. Let's again what it learn again. Show IPBGP. Okay, it's not coming yet. It's not coming yet. Okay, show IPBGP summary. All right. Okay, we have some. We have some. We have some. Okay, let's refresh again. Show IPBGP. Yeah, now it's keep restore now. Keep coming. Keep coming. All right. Hey, wait a second. See, now look at that here. Now it's taking from 1.1.2. You see, from 1.2. Before, this is the preferred, right? This is the preferred. But the question is, we should done correct, but we shouldn't learn from here, right? This one here we should only learn from here. So what's going on? Okay, do we have a like hold on? Okay, so show IPBGP again. Yeah, you see, one is from 02, and this is 002 also. You see, right? But this one 02 is go to 05, go to 06, go to 04. But this one right now, we just want to verify first. 65, go to this is zero. This is a 01, 6501. That's right. From here, go to here, and then go to here, and then go to here. This is 6053. Right? So that makes sense. This is the path. Makes sense. But this one here, but why we still have this entry? Because we already shut down this one. We already shut down this one. Let's go back to the VPRS again. Do we shut down the correct interface? Show IPBGP. Summary. All right. Okay. Oh, we have IP6. Oh, we didn't finish IP6. Okay, we come back to IPv6 now. So let me see. Yeah, this just go to here. 4. Where is the 4? 4 192. Yeah, this is the 192, and this is the 4 here. So we only have here. So this one. Oh, see, this one is learning to here, but then this one go down. It should be not advertised to here, right? Let me see. Do we still maybe we still show? See, this is idle. See, that's why. Yeah, you see here because let me see again. Show. And then let's go back to here. We just need to verify from this router. So because we shut down this one, so let's tap into this router. So make sure this router, okay, it should be learning now. See, this router, it should be learning the 10.100. It should be from MPLS because if I not receive from my direct neighbor, and then this all the way the BGP come to here like this, right? So this one should be come back to here. Let's verify. See, so we just want to prove it, the concept is correctly or not. Show IPBGP. You see, when we learn this one this time, you see, is learning via from 254.1. 254.1. See here, 254.1 is correct. So that's mean here. See, we're learning from here, right? You see here. Let me make a see here, and then we're learning from see 650213 from this side, and then go to 6500. That is MPLS 6500, and then go to here right? Go to this here, the 65004. Yep, exactly. You see, exactly. See, exactly. So that is mean it's learning, and then this guy propagate to here. But the question is, right? But the question is, why this one here is learning from this neighbor, right? Because why this is learning from this neighbor? And also we need to verify. Okay, we'll hop into this again, one by one. We look at it. See, this guy show IP BGP, right? We hop in this router. So now that is, you see, that is perfect, right? It's learning from MPLS. This is learning from here, right? So let's go back to the Verizon again, this router. So the Verizon router, right? We on purpose, we shut down this link. We shut down this link. So that is mean MPLS. It should be only learn the 10.160. It should be only learn from here, right? And then let's go back again to verify again. Show IPBGP. Let's see. Yeah. See, it's not update. Yeah, this is the correct right now. Yep. See, this is the correct. Yep. After we clear. So maybe it's not enough for us to wait enough. See? Okay. So this is the correct. See now, beautiful, right? So everything you see, everything we shut down this here. Now, for example, from the Chicago remote office, how we learn the 10.160 is learning from the MPLS, is learning from here, MPLS router, all the way to go to switch and then go to here. Because this guy right now is originate into the BGP, come to here, come to here, come to here, come to here. Yeah, that is, see, that is not issue. But the problem is, since we have, right, since we have the layer 3 here, okay, since we have the layer 3. Now, but do we need to worry about the static route again in here? So that is the question, the static route, right? The static route we pointed to here, but this guy is learning is from here. But also this guy, we have a static route to override the BGP, come to here, right? So now, so is that is a big deal? No, right? It just make sure, right? The only that we the only we worry about is somehow. So for example, somehow if say if this core switch here that we need to update or something this is go down, right? If something this is go down, is going to, so that is mean we need to core switch one. We need to core switch one to advertise that network in rest to the MPLS with the remote office. Right? If right now, if we don't have a network statement, so this core switch here is learning from the core switch 2. Okay. So that is the only thing that why if we question why we want to advertise from here, right? It just I think for just for backup or maybe for redundant, advertise this new we say the critical application, right? Okay, let's go back to here. Let's go back to switch one here, right? So we advertising here right now. Show run again. You see here section here, router BGP. Okay, so now we're going to be inject. Go to this BGP, hit enter. Right? Now we're using the network statement now. You see, we use this network statement. Now we're going to advertise 10.100.60.0. We're going to say match 255, 255.255.0. We inject it. All right. So once we inject it, now we have to make sure again, show IP, BGP summary, make sure it's quick, let me see. So that our neighbor is 100.3, 100.3 should be this is our neighbor. Right, so now show IP BGP neighbor, that IP, just make sure we got advertised by this router. Yes, you see, we advertise with this router. Okay, we advertise. You see, now we go back to the MPLS router again here, right? See, before we see we have a 2, 1, 3. Okay, so now, but this time, so what is the difference now? Show IP BGP. Okay, take a look. It's -1 hop. You see, 10. Okay, is without the 65002. So that is mean the originate. See, the originate we advertise right now is this guy is take over because he advertised this network. So before is the core switch 2, right? You see the core switch 2 advertise, the originate, and then sharing to the core switch 1, and then core switch 1 sharing to MPLS router here. Okay, but that is the difference. Now, since we inject, we using network statement also to help to advertise this 10.100.60 network. So now the table is going to be changed, right? The table is going to be changed. It's only to BGP 2 hub is from 65. You see. If we go back to the Verizon again, this is the Verizon router, right? So IPVGP. Oh no, we in the Verizon router. Hold on. Okay, don't get confused. Yeah, so it's perfect. So that is now it's very clear. See, now it's very clear. This router is learning for this 100.60 that network is the originate is from 65001. Okay. Now when you show in here, when you show IPBGP, just put the network not here. You see, it's telling you. You see, right now it's only one path, right? You see, only one path. You see, but and then you see who's the ever type. You see the update group. You see, it's from this guy and from this guy. Right. So now we bring. Now, if we what happened now? See, when we study, if we bring this one up again, so that is mean it's going to be this guy, advertise to here, and go back again to here and to here, right? So now you see, let's bring it up again in here. Let's bring it up to here. But this is the VPS router one. Let's bring up the BGP again in here. Just say show IP interface brief. We go back to config key interface F0/0. Okay, say no shutdown. Okay, show IP BGP. Make sure it's come up. Okay, it's just waiting. Let's see until happy. Oh, why it takes so long? Okay, now it's up. You see, now it's up. It's learning again. So now, when we go back to the Verizon again here, right? So now we just with this table. You see, we still only learn from one path. Just give it time. Okay, just give it time. It should be coming. Okay, come on. Just show IP again. Just make sure. Let's see how we learn. Okay, so it's still not coming yet. Hmm. Oh, it's still slow. Okay, so right now we just let's say we take some patient here. All right. Let's hop into here. We have one open already in here. This is the VPLS. Just make sure the VPLS here, right? So make sure we're learning from here too. Show IPBGP. Yeah, this is correct. You see, that is the how we're learning. You see, 65, blah blah blah. Yep, you see, right? So this one here. See? Oh, wait a second, not yet, because this is not yet. You see, because this one is still learning from the MPLS. Okay, it's learning. So that is mean this router is still learning from here. Okay, it's still learning. But we can count. For example, where is our router right now? Right. Let's see. So we are. If we this one, it should be learning from here, right? This is only 1, 2. You see, 1, 2. But this one here, we have the head count. See here, 1, 2, 3. This one here, 1, 2, 3. Oh. So this guy, it might be have a like equal cost. That means this one here is going to be say who is the first in, first out. You see, make sense here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So in this case, it sounds like equal cost. When we have an equal cost, that is mean we call is a first in, first out. Who's the BGP go up first, and then it's going to be installed. Okay, first in, first out. So okay, so let's go back again, so just to verify again on this router. This is the VPLS router. Okay, this is the cutoff one here. Okay, so let's see what verify again. Show IP BGP. Okay. All right. See here, we're learning. All right. See, we have a. Oh, I don't know what yeah, we need to find one day. Why we have this IP until now? This is something that's funny, Why we have this one here? Okay, we can find out. Okay, later. See, but then here it sounds like we have a 3 path. Okay, and then this guy, this one here. See, this one here is learning, okay, that network because he's learning from here and he's learning from here. But which one this guy prefer? But from the topology, we can tell already the prefer go to the 10160. It should be from this path here, right? So let's verify. Uh, show IPBGP. You see 10.100.60.0. You see here? You see? It's learning. Let me see who's the best. This one. Because it's only core switch 2 and 65005. You see? This one, because from MPLS. You see, this is more longer. Right? That makes sense. Because this is only two two path. Okay, two hop, the BGP. So this is good. Now let's go back to this. So this is good. So let's go back to here again. On this one here. So that one, it should be facing, this is the, we call the MPLS router from the, from the, from this side. Let's see, again, show BGP, you see, 10.100.60.0. Let's see. All right, we have a two path. And then who's the here? Prefer. Yeah, you see, 6501, 6503, 65 here. Look at that. Right? It's learning from prefer from here. Now, if we if we if we if we shut down this one, we bring it up. If we shut down here, this router is going to be pick this one here, right? Because it's an equal cost. Because no, because we have a two cost already in here. So show IPBGP here. Show IPBGP again. Let's verify again. Yep. Look at that. Yeah, two path. Beautiful. You see, but this router right now is learning it from the MPLS. But then there are three equal costs. You see that what I mean is a first in first out, first in first out. Okay. So for example, you see here, if I shut down this link, just quick, MPLS router. Oh come on, the terminal. You see here, if I shut down this interface here on purpose, show IP, show IP interface brief. Okay, so go back to config key. Let's say we kill this BGP here. Okay, so what I want to explain to you, what does that mean first in first out when they have equal cost. Okay, oh no, this is this not this one here, because this is facing this one F0/0. F0/0. We're going to shut down. So now we shut down this link. When we shut down this link, this router, it should be learning from this way only, right? You see here, now we show IPBGP. See, now it's only one path. It's learning from this side. You see, right? It's learning from this side. Beautiful, right? So now we bring it up again, no shutdown on this interface, right? So go back to config key, F0/0, no shutdown. Now we bring the BGP up again in here. Show IP BGP summary. All right, so let's wait. Okay, still active. Okay, let's wait. Because, come on. Why the so slow? Okay, now it's learning. It's up. Okay, now we're just learning the prefix coming from the MPLS. Yep, now it's at 2222. Perfect. Now we show IPBGP again. You see, now we still have a two path. All right. So now this time, you see, this time, this router is going to be stay with this link, because this thing is never go down. Even this is go down. It go down and go up. It was the install, the prefer go to this link. But now when I shut down, this is still up, and when this is up again, and then it's going to be ignored. All right, because it's an equal path. So now this router, it doesn't matter, not affecting. This come to here. So far, so good. Understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now the challenge is here. Now that's what I'm saying. We can trick the routing, right? In this scenario, right? Because this router advertise, this router advertise, right? But then we trick this router here. When we trick this router here, now because this come back as 3, this come back to 3, right? Now just give you an example. If this guy here, we only go to the MPLS here, say we only have a 500 megabit, the WAN link. Okay, the WAN link, we only have a 500 gig, not 500, like 100 megabit. And this here, the VPLS, we have say 1 gig. So that is mean we have a faster WAN link via the VPLS. Okay, is a faster than MPLS, right? Something like this. Now, if some, oh no, yeah, if somehow, when this is go down, if this is go up again, and then this router is going to prefer with the with the lower link. And then whatever in this here, the behind this application, because we have a data center, right? This is data center, this is data center. So for example, if we have a replica between the database here with the database in here, if we have a replica, right? Like a replica the database, right? Because when the replica, say we rather go to the faster link instead you go to slow link. You see, we always have to be in here. So now, if we try to avoid, in this case, so how we can adjust the routing, no matter this guy go down or no matter this go down. So this side, when you go back to the 1060, it's always have to come from this way. But the rest for the remote office doesn't matter because he's learning from MPLS anyway. If from here, right? So we don't worry about in this side first. So now we just have another case open from our data engineer. They complain, say, hey, every time they have something flip between the WAN link, MPLS, and the VPLS, right? They say they complain it was everything normally, and then when they back up, it's more longer than usual. Oh, okay. So that's why now you and me, we are the engineer. That's why how we want to learn the behaviors about the BGP when we have a redundant link like this. Now, after this lab here, when we troubleshooting, oh, okay, just because when we have some issue, and we have some issue because this is equal cost, it's always first in first install. See, that is causing the issue. All right. So maybe what should we still have 1 more minute here? I can see from the Zoom link. All right. So maybe hopefully after this lab in here, now you go back, you review again this video. Now you try to understand tonight. So what is the objective in here? What we like to do? Okay. So and then the next lab we come back, and then we do some route map in here. We want to use in the route map to control everything. When you learn from 260, when you come to this router, it's always preferred go to this path, not go back to